Hi, I'm Ali from Kena Tourist, and today I'm going to tell you about and show you 3 apps that I'm finding particularly useful right now. So stick around. Nice to see you here again. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, maybe you might like to hit that subscribe button down below. We'd love to see you hang around a little bit. So the first app is one that you've heard about before, and it is Airbnb. Now, I remember when I first looked at using Airbnb, I was a bit worried because I thought I'd sign away, pay, and then end up in somebody's tin shed in their backyard. But I've been pleasantly surprised by the experiences that we've had. My biggest tip, if you're a first-time user of Airbnb, is to make sure you read the description really, really carefully. Once you've logged in and you found your place, have a look at what is written about who can be there, what's available, what you can access, and in particular, have a little look at the cleaning fee. When I was looking for an Airbnb in Melbourne, I found 2 places, and the way that we chose was that one was having a $120 cleaning fee, which was added then onto the top of the price of the stay. The other one was a $50 cleaning fee. So there can be some hidden costs. Make sure you read through the description very, very carefully. The other thing to also take a really hard look at is as to whether or not you're going to have your own space. I know that when Jeff and I travel, we like to have our own room and our own privacy, and we'd be pretty upset if we turned up and we found out that we were in somebody's bedroom in their house. We did stay in an Airbnb once up in the north of the state where it was a room underneath the house, and while that was a beautiful room, very neat, tidy and all the rest, you could hear them stomping around all night upstairs. So again, had we read the description in that case, we probably wouldn't have gone with that particular property. If you are about to use Airbnb for the first time, how would you feel about getting a percentage off your very first stay? I can help you with that. If you use this code, and I'll put it again in the description below, you can save yourself some of the cost of your first Airbnb. We will ourselves get a little bit of a kickback from that, in that we will get to also save a percentage of our stay next time we stay in Airbnb. So if you're keen, chuck in that code. Number 2, that I'm going to tell you about is one that I just found recently. It's called Relive. Now, I've used this and featured this app in one of my last videos, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. It is a GPS sort of tracking app, and you can put in and start your journey and then leave it going, and then as you travel along, it maps out through the GPS the roads and tracks that you take on that particular journey. This could be walking, driving, whatever. Probably not an airplane. Wouldn't work on an airplane. Don't try that. During the use of the app, what you can do is you can use the little photo icon down the bottom, and you can take snaps within the app, and it will put those into your final product as well. You can also add in little quotes, so at the end, when you are just about ready to render and save it to your camera roll, you can go back through and find points on your journey where you might want to put in a little anecdote or something funny that happened, and then when it plays, after you've saved it all, those little things will pop up and those little statements will be said along the way. So this is a fun little app, and if you are into filming your own travel journeys and putting them onto video, you can easily edit these into yours and give them that little bit of extra spark. The third app that I'm going to tell you about is called Campmate. Now, you might think, oh, I don't like camping, no, I wouldn't be interested in this app. I actually found this one really quite useful during our journey on the Great Ocean Road. And the reason why I did was because you can actually set it up to show you where lots of different things are. So you can set it to show you restaurants, toilets, campgrounds, but it can also show you things to do. And when I put this feature in, that was where it gave us some ideas about where to go. So as we were traveling along the Great Ocean Road, I would just set it up where we were the closest things to do in the area, and we actually came across and did a few things that we didn't even know about because they featured on this particular app. So for me, I use it for that particular feature, but it's also an excellent app for if you're wanting to camp and travel anywhere in Australia and know where things are. So I'll give you a little bit of a look at that. So they were my 3 apps to share with you today. I might do this again. If you really like this, give it a thumbs up and let me know what other apps you might use, and I might feature some of those on the channel as well. Let me know if you use these apps and whether or not you found them to be very useful. Until then, safe travels, and I'll catch you in the next one.